want to explain first, you can continue.
Like,
Aggressive.
could you explain means what the aggressive, what
Yeah, why
could you
people get
explain one
aggressive?
thing?
Why people get aggressive, and it is become aggressive? It is good or not for human being? You can
Like,
explain many things.
yeah, like aggressive meanings, like,
Physical violence. Physical and mental violence.
yeah, physical and mental
Aggression
violence.
means just it's like something you are thinking about
Attack,
lots of thing.
attack,
If you're
attack, and like we can say attack,
Yeah, yeah,
Violence.
anger,
Violence. Huh.
violence, anger.
Anger.
yeah.
the
So,
kind of anger, how you can expose your anger in front of everyone, that is the aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah. May I start?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because of yeah, I am also aggressive person because of I have lots of tension because of in my family also. Sometimes I am also feeling like aggressive. Sometimes I am also making some kind of I did not do any kind of violence because of we are we are a nuclear family. My father and my mother could also understand my problem, what my situation has been going now, because of I am also like upskilling and different kind of things. So that's why I have lots of stress because of sometimes I am feeling like sometimes I am feeling like very hard. So that's why when the hard time at the times also same issue I am also facing. Most of the times we I don't want to go any violence because of in like when we compare to in my village I am like aggressive person, so because of in my yeah, yeah, in my village area at the times we are playing like cricket. At the times these kind of things attacks, these kind of things we mostly used because of yeah, such a aggressive persons because of when we play cricket, not only cricket, any games at the times these kind of things, this kind of a situation we are mostly using facing. So that's why I'm also like. I'm also controlling my aggressiveness because of I am also doing like meditation and yoga. So that's why I'm also get down this kind of situation. Mostly aggressive. It is like most of the violent. We are like it is like it is facing different kind of things, like suppose one person is very calm and very polite. At the times we are doing aggressive things, they he couldn't understand like right what the right situation, what the right way to speak. Sometimes it has been bad impression, as well as sometimes it has been like police complaints and different kind of things has different kind of a situation might be there. So that's why we can we can compromise ourselves. We don't want to take any violence, and so that's why we also like um, we also when we speak to others at the times we also think once and twice. After that it is yeah, we don't want to go any aggressiveness, I think. Yeah, thank you, Montu bro.
Okay, thank
Shall
you
I
for
start?
sharing. Yeah, go on.
So, in my opinion, aggression is just like your thought process. Sometimes we think something negative, and is that negative thoughts keeps lots of stress in our mind, and that time we have a lots of burden. Our mind is just filled with lots of anger, and when time some people are come in front of me, and that particular person is not talk like us. If our thoughts and that person thought couldn't match with us that platform, that time mind only say only one thing: what are I am saying, that is the correct. And if that person is saying something else, and that time we just evaporate that aggression, that feeling, that is the aggression, just showing your anger. What things keeps running inside your mental situation, what what you are thoughts throughout the day. It's up to you how you heal yourself, because nowadays we have a lot of things and that leads to aggression due to some financial reason, due to some personal issue. Because in our as a middle class family and any class of family, if we are considered, there are some problem. But many of the people are handled very calmly, but most of the people trying to handle it very aggressively. If you are not to follow me, I will going to fire you, like that. So they thought about, okay, what are I'm saying? I'm always right. No one is like me. I am the most correct and most rightest person in the world, like thing. And that feelings leads to aggressions most of the time. And it's mostly happen during teenage, in teenage, when we are child up to 12. That time our parents are everything. After when we cross after 18, after cross 18, we thought, well-known person, what I am thinking, that all thing is good. What I even my parents is thinking, they started to reveal it because of anger. So many hormonal changes just keep going on that time. I always consider it, but that time my mind only showing only one signal. Whatever what type of thinking I'm thoughts, they all are correct. What type of thinking my parents thoughts, they are incorrect, because they are old generation, and that's lead to aggression. And this aggression is a very used to in a teenager, because they also have a same age group of people in their school time, college time, and they all have a same age group. They all have a same thought process, because they all have a facing same stage of labor. Say they all have a same hormonal changes, facing same hormonal changes. Due to that, they become aggressive. It's a hormonal issue, we can say, because by the time our body keeps changing and we try to understand. But after some time, for if we are considering after 25, we will trying to understand the situation, and we are our mind keep starting to think about society, because okay, I am living in this society. If someone come in front of me and started anger and say something aggressively, so we simply say, okay, calm down, we will resolve it. Let's whatever happened here, we will consider and we will do it on, we will work on it, and definitely we will get some resolution. So aggression is totally in my point, it's a totally up to your thought process. Whatever your thoughts keeps thoughts in your mind, that thoughts leads to aggression. It's up to you how to heal. Nowadays so many things, we have a lots of stress and lots of way to heal yourself, and keep stay with this angerness. Because if anger leads in your life, that creates lots of difficulties in front of you. Because nowadays no one try to listen even to you, because even though your parents is not ready to hear your angers, why they will tolerate you? No reason, because they already did lots of things for you, and you suddenly start and starting anger in front of them. So definitely they, you doesn't have a right to expose yourself in this way. You are emitting anger and your parents will ready to just observe that anger. That is not a right way. So definitely I'm also aggressive. Sometimes I become so aggressive, and I don't know. At that time, my mind is just one thing. Okay, will make these things. I don't like anything like this. But after some time, I was thinking, oh, I'm wrong here. If I'm just broke anything and I'm so anything, so and what my process? If I'm doing something that is broke and I told I can have my I just destroy. I have a lot of money. It's duplicate and it's a duplication of yourself, and it's a totally based on your thoughts, which type of thoughts keeps in your mind and what's going on you throughout the day. So it's a better way to heal yourself. Try to understand yourself first, then try to understand other one, and always listen in front of any people which stand in front of you. Because as a youngster, I have always feel okay. What I'm saying, I'm right. We have always tried to listen others. Because if listen, someone is giving lots of knowledge, and sometimes you just my mind is you feel very anxious, and that time I was okay. I am right, and because guys is not right. Not like that, no. You just try to listen and we always respect. If we give respect, we get respect like that. So it's up to you how to control your anger, and definitely it's not good for human. If you in right, if you also have to put that aggression in your study. You can put that aggression in what you like most. Like you want to become a good gym trainer. To put that aggression on that way. If you are putting your aggression in that way, definitely you will get good result. But most of the time, what people does only they are putting their aggression in a very big number of people. They are just trying to take the emotion. They are not just focusing, and they are just not able to collect that aggression for own self. If there are people observing that it way, everyone will get success. Everyone will do post of their life and reach a certain level of their own life. Just all about.
Yeah, thank you for sharing with us and describing. So, who want to go next?
Shall I start? Shall I start? Okay. Aggressive, according to my thought, it is aggressive person always to try to win, and it is not possible. If you want to win without capability, without only for aggressive mind, it is not possible. So they always try to fight, and they always convey he is he's only one person, he's only know everything, he's only know how to teach, how to learn, how to cook, how to every sector. He or she knows everything, but it is not true. Aggressive persons always try to fight, try to argue with even parents, even friends. They lost. I know one person, they don't make know how to maintain relationship also for his negative thought. He wanted to very first uh, very first success he wanted, but uh, he didn't get this type of facilities, the type of opportunity she didn't get. For this reason, he always tried to make culprit uh, his parents, his friends, even his siblings also. Uh, and I I try to understand him, because he is my uh, very nearest one of youngster. So I try to what is his problem. So I got this knowledge. Only for aggressiveness, he he could not make hard path, his path. He could not make one things. Always, um, always he tried to make culprit. Not only he suffer, he was suffering so many days. It little bit suffering. It is all. But we also I also know, as a homemaker, I didn't work on earning money I did so many work for NGO purpose, but not make money. But I know very well how to make relation. But he didn't know, and he always tried tried to make uh and I for this reason I was also suffering so many. It is natural, but he couldn't understand natural things. He couldn't understand for his mind. So it is a negative thought. So many negative thoughts he has. So many types of. Uh, he always says that this way. My 2 years younger guy achieved. So now you know how many he is earning nowadays. We are I silent always, but uh, his parents will, how many you people are don't know anything. What art now? World is moving. World is this, but always his voice very high pitch. Always he use a high pitch voice. So I really feel bad for him. And yeah, aggressive mind is not good. It is come from negativity. It comes from only for negativity. That's all from my side. Thank you, Mantu.
Yeah, thank you for sharing with us and describing these words. So, yeah, Badal, are you going to share?
Yeah. I'm going to say something. Okay, am I audible?
Yeah,
So, aggressive. So first we need to know the meaning of the what is the meaning of that word. So aggressive means, let's suppose if you tried already to harm to some other person, that means you show your anger to someone. Okay, and you know that aggressive is also a when you kind of things when something bad happened with you, and when you try to show anger to someone, in that times you're aggressive. Maybe at the sometimes you may get a good result as well, but most of the times your aggressive nature may end anything. So we should remain calm, and there are the many process to control our aggressive things, or our control our anger. Maybe some you can do some yoga, and some other things you can do some meditation. So in this way we can control us. But yeah, if aggressive or anger is controlling you, so in that time you may lose everything in your life. You may cannot do anything. But on the positive side, we have know that there are the many aggressive freedom fighter, and because of that we are here, like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and other Rani Lakshmibai and other aggressive fighters. They done their work, and because of that we are just independent. So aggressive you can think in a positive manner. So aggressive is also very much required to show and to attack to someone who is always ready to harm you. But the other hand, if you are not, if you let someone is very much harming you continuously, and you are not doing anything, you are not just responding, and if you are just uh, calm person, so other person will also consider that you are a very cheap person. So according to the situation we need to be aggressive. So aggressive may be positive or negative. On other hand, like aggressive person very much hot blooded type person. You know that there are the two types of the person, that means cold blood person and the hot blood type person. So hot blooded type person, like that uh, they they get very much aggression in a just small word. So it's totally kind of the nature, like those person who is very much aggressive. So it's basically so the nature of that person. And other hand, those persons who is very much calm in nature. So it doesn't mean that he cannot be aggressive. He can be aggressive, but they can show their anger when anything bad happens. But there are the some other person who is aggressive by their own nature, by their birth, you can say it. So aggressive or angerness we should use in our positive life or in a positive manner, then we can get a positive result. Otherwise the aggressive words or the angerness words are pretty much common to destroy our life as well, but it is also related to the positive thing as well. So I'm also not so much aggressive person, but if anything bad happens, so we need to be become aggressive, otherwise people will slap you and you will not do anything. So we should turn our behavior according to the situation. We need to become aggressive, but not all the time. So that is from myself.
Yeah, thank you so much, and it is true indeed. All that thing I think you explain. So now Avinash, Arun, anyone can. Are you available there?
Yeah, Montu ji, I am here there, sir.
Yes. So you can explain.
Okay, Montu ji, today topic it is very nice topic. Uh, so I would like to share something about my thought. So aggressive, it is called very dangerous word because we are living. Every person wants to live very peacefully and calm, but sometimes people have got aggressive because nowadays are most of the people are living in very tough time because uh, uh, most of the people they are irritated, they are very greedy, so that's why aggressive it is a very difficult parts our life. So if I talk about if I talk about in my view, we any person doesn't do get any aggression uh, because we are living in India country. So India's people they are very calm people. So that's why uh, we don't need to it means we should not be aggressive. It means that's why. But sometimes people they whenever any people he should be aggressive, so that time he will face so many problem. So that's why in my viewpoint people should not be aggressive most of because our life it is not a one day life, we have to live so many years in the world. So we have to live our life easily and very peacefully because that times most of the people they are most of the people they uh, different people they doesn't people doesn't do our work in on time, most of them they will get the aggressive. So and we are say and nowadays the youngster they are getting so much aggressive because they want to get everything in one day. So that's why most of the younger is getting so much aggressive, but it is not help, it is not good for any people. That's why aggression it is very every time any people he is getting the aggressive, so it is not good for to us and other people. So so that's why we don't get aggression every time. That is all about for myself.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your opinion with us. So Avinash, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
continue.
1 minute. In my opinion, aggressive means the violence. Violence and aggressive are the mostly issue which modern society face. Because mostly parents give the children the freedoms. Parents give a lot of the freedom. That time the children's children's no control the anything. Suppose children demand to anything, so that time parents provide the children's. And also he don't understand my father how to the earn the money. So that time he every time demands and father gives. So one day happened that father not give the any money anything. So that time this person the very violent and also he speak to the very soundly also abusing the fathers because he is the he out of the control of the mind. Also that time happened the bad incidents. Also he killed to the fathers mothers because last month I read the newspapers that time the children demand the motorcycles bike the parents but parents had no the money so that time the uh, children kill to the fathers because he want to the money money because he want to the purchase the bikes but fathers not give the money so he kill to the fathers because he out of the control of the minds because father give the lot of the freedom this person so this problem is the created and also uh, two type the aggressive physical aggressive and verbal aggressive mostly people are the speaking the very loudly also no any normal issue but he speak to the very soundly and also he speak the wrongly and at that time the calm person he understand this person is the very dangerous so he don't abusing this person also he ignore this person so that time this person the understand ki this person is the mentals because he every time the small matter is the abusing settings so that time this person out of the controls controls. But in my opinions, aggressive is good things because I give the one example. Virat Kohli is the aggressive person. The call to the Virat Kohli the aggressive person because he is play the good battings and also good fielding. So he is the aggressive because his field is the very aggressive, but he is not bad because his important aggressive is the double meanings for good things and bad things. Also, Mahatma Gandhi fed to the British governments because he is not he was not too aggressive person. He is a very calm person, and also he fed to the British government. Also he don't want to the non aggressive persons. He want to the non violent persons. So every time talk to the Indian persons, you comes and also you fight to the governments. So he start to the satyagraha and also he fed to the British government. I think. Yeah, mind finish, bro.
Yeah, you said very well, and you know very well what is the meaning of aggressive, and I think finally we all know. So now it's my turn. So aggressive, yeah, it is good also and bad also, and we should have aggressive. And if we shouldn't have aggressive, so definitely people will take advantage from us. So that's why, but how to show our aggressive, that is up to us. According to situation, we must show our aggressive. Otherwise people will beat you, people will take advantage you, people will aggressive on you, and they will show you only they are stronger, how stronger by aggressing. So now, yesterday also I read one newspaper. Our Indian army aggressive to Chinese army, because Chinese army they tried to cross the like the line. So at that time, our Indian army saw they are aggressive, and they kicked off them from the I think that I don't know exactly that name. So from there, so that's why it is essential to show our aggressive according to situation. If you show your aggressive when someone try to uh, do wrong against you, trying to pull down you without doing any kind of mistake, like suppose you are honest, you didn't make any kind of mistake, a person try to pull down. So at the time you need to show your aggressive. If you not show your aggressive, so definitely that person can pull down you, that person can blame on you. So that's why it is essential. And yeah, I'm also aggressive person, because but according to situation, but I always try to show my aggressive very polite way, not like too much anger way and something. And still I haven't show my aggressive like negative way. I always try to show my aggressive on positive way. So that's why. And yeah, aggressive is very important. Every each and every 1%, we should have aggressive according to situation. We must show our aggressive to get rid of from negative people and negative environment and someone try to pull down us. So that's why it is important. And yeah, but we should not use negative way. We should not. So like, suppose if we are wrong, I have observed that who are wrong, even though they are showing they are aggressive to win and like win to others, win there, and we can say to pull down others and to like beat others at that time. And like Avinash also said and Arun also said, some people without reason they aggressive, like because of they have a lot of burden of we can say stress and many things they are having. They are carrying stress and many things, they are unhappy. So those who are unhappy people, if you talk, if you do any kind of mistake in front of them, so you know like suddenly they started aggressive. So it is not good for human nature. But yeah, according to situation we must show our aggressive, so it would be better for ourselves and to protest ourselves as well as others. Otherwise people will beat you and slap you and they will run away from after beating, they will run away. So that's why we should show our aggressive according to situation. And yeah, all about from my side, because everything you have covered all. So thank you for listening me.
I would say something, Mundu, if you give permission.
Yeah,